Man United 7. Barnsley 0. Man United are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Lee said FA Cup there. FA Cup on the mind. We're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup with an emphatic 7-0 win against Barnsley. And that's what it is. That's what we needed. Just vibes, good goals, bundle of goals, no injuries, clean sheets, smiles on faces. Only thing missing was a hat-trick or two for Garnacho and Rashford, really. But other than that, we did what we're supposed to do, really. That's it. I mean, it was just, do you know what? It was just nice to just enjoy some football. Obviously, the level of opposition being so low is the reason why. And we can't get too gassed off what we saw. We can't, get carried away with it. But we can smile. It's a Tuesday night. And we've scored 7 goals. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's there? You can't be angry at that. You can't be over gassed and be saying we're back and hold that, everyone sit down, this is why. It's nothing to do with that. Just enjoy the moment, man. There's far too much negativity when the stakes are high. So, to dispatch of Barnsley like that, it was refreshing because normally, let's be fair. Look, when we played like Coventry, look what happened. When we played Newport, we was winning 2-0. And then it got to 2-2, and then we had to fight to win 4-2, I think it was. Wigan we dispatched off last year. But what I'm saying is that these always have the potential to not be as easy and as comfortable as you would like. And when you see other teams, good teams, when they play teams like this is what they do. They mash them up 5, 6, 7, 8s. And that's what should happen. Ironically, you get Bayern Munich in the Champions League winning 9-2 or whatever it was. So look, listen, we can't get too carried away, but individually, for a lot of individuals, that would have done them the world of good. I'm going to start with Marcus Rashford because I think for him, it doesn't matter that the level of opposition is low. Just that feeling of scoring goals, just that feeling of repetition, those consistencies you want in this game, shooting, taking people on, sliding people in with a good through ball, a good pass, and connecting with your teammates. Yes, it was like an attack versus defense, a low-level game, but at the same time, it still builds your confidence. It still puts you in a good mood, and it's a continuation from Rashford for doing that from Southampton. He was smiling, should have got a hat trick really, and now we can take that into the next game against Crystal Palace, which is where the tough run starts. Because make no mistake, we've just done what we're meant to do. We're meant to mash up Southampton. We're meant to mash up Barnsley. Now we start the run where we find out a bit more about turning this corner and, getting our season on track. But it's about the positives tonight. Christian Eriksen, I thought Christian Eriksen in the number 10 position was really good today. Very, very good. He was good against Southampton and was also good again tonight. Again, I feel like I have to say it after every single bit of praise you give, because you're always going to get someone in the comments, or one of you not going to say it was against Barnsley. This is the match reaction for against Barnsley. So hence why we're talking about Barnsley. But he looked very comfortable, very good. He got a couple of goals. He was on for a hat-trick as well. I think did he get an assist? So much happened. I don't even know if he got an assist. I think he did. But he looked really comfortable. Good choice of pass. Yeah, he set through Garnacho, didn't he, for Garnacho's second. He was good, uses the ball very well. And it just sparks a little bit of a question. What happens if he plays further forward in the main team? Would give us a little bit of a different dynamic. Is he ever going to play him instead of Bruno? Is Eric going to drop Bruno for Eriksen and play him in the 10? Absolutely not. No chance. But Eriksen, showing over the last couple of games that, he's ended up staying this summer, which probably we didn't think would happen. But he's contributing. Team game. It's a squad game. And when you rotate, you want to see players come in and do their jobs and do it well. And he was really, really good. I liked him. Manuel Ugarte, I thought he was good today as well. Perfect. 60 minutes for him. Give him an hour. Get him out of there. I think, again, against Barnsley with them, not offering much, it's difficult to put a standpoint on it. But you can see a rough guide of the mould of the player that Ugarte is. He was flying into tackles, winning the ball back, getting us on the front foot. I liked it. That's what I want to see. That's a snippet. That's just a little snippet of what we're going to see from him, because you can tell what he's on with the stats. We already know what they've been. High volume tackler, the most in Liga, the most in the Portuguese league, in his last couple of years, respectively. And he wants to win the ball back as quickly as possible. And you can see little shades of that. does fly into a few tackles. He's gonna have to be careful of that in the Premier League, especially with how they're dishing out yellow cards like sweets. We saw that this weekend, but safe for him. He did bust his knee. He's got a blooded up knee, whatever. He took a bad one on his ankle, shrugged that off, up moaning at the ref. You know what I mean? That Uruguayan passion, we're gonna need that in the Premier League, and I think the fact he comes off safely there, 60 minutes in. For me, I think he'll probably start against Palace, and hopefully he does. I want to pick up Garnacho as well. He had the bit between his teeth, and this is, he scored a couple of goals. Should have had a hat trick, blazed one over the bar, had a couple of other chances as well. Was good in terms of, his link up play and just looking confident and providing assist. And he's going to be one that, be interested to see how Eric manages this, because Ahmad is, doing what he needs to be doing to lock down the right-hand side. Rashford is back confident. And again, that leaves Garnacho as like the impact sub at the moment, if as it were. But I think Ten Hag will keep knowing when to bring players in and out of that, and keeping Garnacho hungry. Again, good for the squad. Keep him hungry, keep him happy, keep him confident. That's what I want to see. It's as simple as that. Casemiro today, I thought was good. Done a few Casemiro specials where he's smashing into tackles and doing a bit of a madness. That's just what he does. But overall, he was really good. He played. Do you know what? There might be some legs in him playing further forward. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, at the top level, we know what happens. He gets found out, and when he has to pass with pressure on him, that's when we see the mistakes start to creep in. But on a game like today, a night like tonight, where he's going to have bags of time and space to pick his pass under no pressure whatsoever, he was always going to shine. So give him his props for today. And the plus he played against Southampton after coming off the bench. But I think Eric Ten Hag, especially after the fact that he dropped him after the Liverpool game for the Southampton game, and we kept a clean sheet, 1-3-0. Eric Ten Hag ain't changing that team. He ain't doing that. So I would expect to see Casemiro go back to the bench. And good to mix it up at the back. Do you know what? Toby Collier. Big up to Toby Collier. I didn't think he would play left back. I didn't think he'd play left back in that system. I really, really thought that he would have been probably playing in the centre, and maybe on Johnny Evans would have went out there and Casemiro could have been at centre half. But no, he didn't. He didn't, which was fantastic for him. The fact that he got to get I think he got the full 90 as well. So big up to him. That's a big plus. You want to see young players getting opportunities, and you want to see young players going, you know what? I can play in left back. I can do a little bit of a different job for you, and I'm comfortable doing that. Good for him. The only disappointing thing is Xerxes didn't get a goal off coming off. Bruno comes on, couple of assists. Easy. Really, really easy for him. So all in all, mashed them up, did what we're supposed to do. No injuries, clean sheet, roll on Crystal Palace. Now the run starts. If we go to Crystal Palace and capitulate and don't play well and get moved to, then this not means nothing because we're still in the Carabao Cup, but we're not going to care, are we, about the 7-0 then, are we? So it is what it is. It only counts if you build on it, and I think we will. Hopefully we start turning the corner now. My man in the match, I'm going to give it to... Eriksen was really good. Rashford, Garnacho. I'll give it to Rashford. I'll give it to Rashford as well. Yeah, I'll give it to Rashford. It could have been a whole host of players tonight though. Anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm out of here. Take care. Peace.